that inequality, is it a reality in India? Absolutely. You read the latest report, Aditi, the level of inequality since Narendra Modi became Prime Minister is worse than it was during the British Raj.
But what is really the Congress's stand? One hand is we are quoting the manifesto, but then I have heard Mr. Gandhi talking somewhere, khatakat, khatakat, khatakat.
Sam is a senior and also happens to be a dear friend. Here is the point that inequality, is it a reality in India? Absolutely. You read the latest report, Aditi, the level of inequality since Narendra Modi became Prime Minister is worse than it was during the British Raj. 1% of Indians have 22% of the aggregate income or the national income and over 40% of national wealth. I mean, you seen what happened in the electoral bonds, where the government is actually giving deals left, right, and center to its cronies. Coming to Sam Pitroda's comment on the inheritance tax, what has he said? He said, this is what is happening in the United States. Now, let me apprise you of what the BJP stance on inheritance tax is. When Jayant Sinha was the Minister of State for Finance in 2014, and not just a BJP MP, he said this government is going to seriously consider inheritance tax. Arun Jaitley hinted at the same in 2018. In fact, members of the government have talked about including it in the budget, in the 2019 budget. I mean, what are we really talking about? And here is the other truth that the BJP does not know, that Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi scrapped the estate duty of the inheritance tax in 1985. So the Congress has walked the talk. These are academic conversations. But it tells me that the BJP is very rattled by the Congress manifesto because it addresses the issue of unemployment allowance. It addresses the issue of farmers in Manrega and wages. It talks about a minimum wage for the country at rupees 400. It talks about empowering women with rupees 1 lakh per year. And at the end of the day, it is addressing the fundamental issues of unemployment, inflation, joblessness, and more importantly, creating a better social and economic equity. What is wrong with that?
Hearing Sanjay, it seems even he supports the inheritance tax issues. And I, as Mr. Pitroda, is somebody I've always taken very seriously because he is not just any, Sanjay is he's an expelled spokesperson. Mr. Pitroda is not an expelled spokesperson of Congress. He is the chairman of the International Overseas Congress. So he holds some kind of an official position. He mentors and chaperones Rahul Gandhi all over the world to various fora. And he also articulates that, Mr. Gandhi's thinking and what they do. So I don't consider him to be a nobody. Only a few days back, both he and Mr. Jairam Ramesh posted pictures of them at their younger days when they were advisors to Rajiv Gandhi. So he is somebody I take very seriously, and he is credited to have brought in the telecom revolution and the rest of it. Now, I get very confused when, as soon as he has said that in the morning, Mr. Jairam Ramesh distances and disowns him. Now, Sanjay seemed to be supporting him, saying that, yes, there is inequality, so what's the big deal? See, BJP getting rattled is a second thing. That's for BJP. That's BJP's problem. BJP has the habit of getting rattled. Now, their theory may be, only the paranoid survive, and that's why, because they get rattled, I suppose, every time they get rattled. 2019, they got rattled. They got rattled before the assembly elections, thought they were losing. But ultimately, whatever happens, happens. Hua to hua. But what is really the Congress's stand? One hand is we are quoting the manifesto, but then I have heard Mr. Gandhi talking somewhere, khatakat, khatakat, khatakat. That I've only heard, once upon a time, table tennis used to be called le takatak de takatak. Uske baad this time I said, khatakat, 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 I will distribute the money. To whom will the money go?
From breaking news, detailed analysis, in-depth interviews, and explainers, follow the Times of India. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like our videos and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest.